Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Franks and beans!
That's right, we're back. We're back at the Legion of Doom, the nerdery, my house, whatever you want to call it. And we got Chris here, and Chris is going to be opening a Loot Crate live right now.
You going?
Yes,
Live.
We are live.
And if you want the video, it will be up on YouTube, probably tomorrow?
Tomorrow. We'll be up tomorrow. Pictures will be up today on Facebook. YouTube will be up tomorrow.
There you go.
There we go. Come on.
Can't see it.
What you got?
All right, first we got, oh wow, half-scale endo skull of Terminator.
Oh, fuck.
Genesis.
That's awesome.
Is that a mug?
It's a half-scale. Replica. It's replica. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
I want one of those.
This is by Chronicle Collectibles.
There you go.
Chronicle
There you go.
Collectibles.
There you
Hey, close up of that. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love it.
I'm going to wait on the shirt.
All right.
Here.
What else
you
we
got?
got?
Terminator Genesis, the brain chip
Oh,
keychain.
oh, that's cool.
I'll open that.
Is it the damaged one, or is it the one that was whole?
I will
the
open that.
whole-
Look at that.
Oh, that's the whole one.
That's fucking cool.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Processing chip.
That is awesome. There we go.
That's beautiful.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Who can get this one?
Ooh, I don't know that
Who
one.
got this one? Liz?
I think that's a. Is that an Attack on Titan?
Show the camera.
I see it.
It might be an
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. Pat.
I don't know that one.
It looks
You know
familiar.
that
This is definitely not Attack on Titan. No, I do not. I don't know what this is.
If somebody knows what that is, tell us.
Yeah,
I do not know what that
please.
is.
There might be
this
more
is
details.
this is a patch. It looks like a triangular
It's
patch.
upside down Trident with
Yeah.
an owl
I'm
head on
going to
top.
go with it's definitely going to be Terminator related because
Possibly.
it seems like that's what the Loot Crate's
Yeah.
all about.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's a big one for the Loot Crate. It's a white patch with eyes on it. Looks like an owl. Has a certain kind of logo with the down arrow on it. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'll have to get back to y'all with that one. Let me see. I have a pouch. I have a pouch with a,
It's a pencil pouch.
keychain and a mini carabiner on it. It is a pencil pouch. Let's see. All right, here we go. You ready? Made in China.
Fuck yeah.
That is. I don't know what this is from. Let me see here. Of course, we got the magazine. Let's figure out what this is real quick.
Yeah. Let's find out what
Let's
that
see.
is.
Yeah, this month's theme is cyber. Let's see here. The magazine covers everything that you get in your box. Amongst everything else, hell, there's a Homeworld remastered collection word search. Homeworld, the video game that's going to be on PC. Let's see. Goes over the Mega Crate, which I really wish I got because it's Borderlands loot chest.
Oh,
Look at this. Look at this, guys.
Oh wow.
Look at that. Look at the Mega Crate that I could have
man.
possibly won this month.
that would have been awesome.
Man,
That's cool.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
But sadly, I didn't. Let's see here. Let me see. Goes over a bio from let's see, Zachary Levi from the Nerd HQ. Let me see here. More robotic fun. Goes over a little bit of what's going on at the San Diego Comic-Con. There we go. Let's
Not
see.
Marvel.
Not Marvel, exactly. Yeah, Terminator Genesis Endo Skull replica, just a replica. That's all it is. They've got the ring chip keychain. And it's from the new and improved T1000. There we go. Okay, the patch is a Future Replicant Corporate Logo Patch, the AB emblem. Inspired by the sinister biotech company that made some of our favorite film replicants, this custom embroidered patch can be sewn or ironed on lab coats, robes, shirts, or backpacks. Wear it and you'll be more human than human. There we go. I still don't know exactly what that's from, though.
It's probably, like I said, it's
Probably
probably going to
Terminator.
be Genesis.
Yeah.
Because it looks like they're doing some crazy stuff in that movie. So.
Oh, definitely.
I can't wait to see it.
Let's see.
It's
This
gonna be
one,
awesome.
this is Loot Crate
There's
Labs.
JD. There's Lewis.
This the pouch is exclusive glow in the dark circuit gadget pouch from Loot Crate Labs.
Nice.
Okay, now that
That's
pouch just got cooler.
Yes,
Yes, it did.
it's exclusive. Let me see in here. There is
He
something
glows in the
else.
dark.
I just saw that. That is
It's a
actually
Borderlands
very
mouse pad.
sweet. This is my exclusive that is not in the magazine.
Oh,
Borderlands.
is that a mouse pad?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
That's awesome.
Borderlands mouse pad is
Zero.
exclusive if you're
Zero.
already a
That's
subscriber.
nice.
Yes.
That's
Very-
larger than normal too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's how we like it. Larger than normal, people.
Large and in charge.
It suits you, Chris.
Yes. And of course, the monthly button,
That's right.
which is June 2015, Cyber.
Ooh, right there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Zoom in. No.
There we go. That's what I was looking at. Okay. And here, this is neat. This is neat. And here, there's a Battlestar Galactica Cylon target poster set. Literally, there's targets. Literally. Oh, sorry. Here, here.
man.
There's the envelope it comes in.
There you go. Rain
Huh?
sheet.
Huh? Huh?
That's cool.
There
I'm a Battlestar fan.
we go. Look at that. Look at that. Man.
Wow.
Come on.
You can take those down to the range
Look at that.
and shoot up some Cylons.
Range time. Kill them Cylons.
Let's see the other one. What's
There we
that?
go. Here we go.
Is that
it looks to be the same.
I bet you it's probably two.
Might be the new one and the old school.
Yeah, it might be the classic. Let's
True.
see. Let's
True.
see.
Come on. Come on.
Nope, it's new school.
Yeah.
Same deal.
Yeah.
Well, hey man,
Yeah.
they give you two.
Got you
One to
darn.
keep and one to shoot up.
There you go.
So,
Exactly.
put some butt holes in that baby.
There we go.
What else you
Okay,
got?
and then this is from Nerd HQ 2015. It's a sticker set, and it's Viva la Nerdelution
Hey.
sticker set for San Diego
Oh,
Comic
I
Con.
love that. That's awesome.
Just promoting everything that's going on for the Comic Con going on
Nice.
or coming up. Sorry.
That's sweet.
Very nice, very cool stuff. Oh, and on the inside, of course,
Show me that
there's
inside.
always stuff on the inside of the Loot
Oh,
Crate
yeah.
boxes. Always stuff on the inside.
Oh man, and some Terminator stuff going on there.
Then if you notice it, you can put your replica skull. Right
Yeah,
there
you
at the top
can
of
go
the
on
box.
top of the box.
Exactly.
Freaking sweet,
That's where it goes.
dude.
It's in the bottom here. Yeah. Yeah.
Get some Terminators.
Nice.
That's really cool.
That is sweet. That is sweet. Let me get this back up real quick.
Oh, wait. There's one more thing.
Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot. Let me see here.
JD doesn't forget, though.
Now,
Not forget. All right, this month's shirt.
yes, the big reveal because they all come with a shirt.
Nice.
Oh, I want it. Kinda.
Hell yeah.
That's
Optimus
sweet.
Prime.
Very nice. Look at that.
Tron-esque Optimus Prime shirt.
No, my
me
wife
a good
wants it.
shot
but-
of that.
My wife wants it, but she does. No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
You-
awesome.
If you've been looking on Instagram, if you follow Epic Comics, they've been given a link to buy shirts that look just like that, except it's Optimus Prime, Zelda, Mega Man, Metroid, Pikachu.
All right, you want to sign off on this one?
Let's see here.
Should we? While he's packing it.
Oh,
away?
no, keep it going.
Keep going.
You want to do a double on this one?
Keep
or-
it rolling. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
bring
wanna-
in the next one.
You don't want a segment?
I can say
Yeah.
it myself.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
You
cool.
can edit it.
It's a beautiful thing about
We are
editing.
moving on.
Well, also keep in mind, we are going live.
Yes, we are. So, what do you think, JD? What do you think about that Loot Crate?
I wish I had a sub.
Ah, man. No shit.
All right.
dude.
Me too, for that month.
This is every 2 months. Marvel Collector Corps. They send me a box. I signed up.
And what is the theme this month, sir?
It is Ant-Man.
Flip that around. Flip that.
There we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Of course, the monthly, the button, Marvel Collector Corps official Marvel. It's a very,
this
very
go.
hefty, very hefty
what's
pin.
up?
It is very nice.
Yeah.
And it has
Cool.
Ant-Man's face on it.
It's a classic Hank pin.
And then the Collector Core patch.
Collector Corps patch. That's also part of the monthly. It's always a
lot of glare. A lot of glare.
It's always a pin in the patch.
There you go. There you go. That's nice.
It's a pretty sweet package.
That's the classic comic book Hank Pym Ant-Man.
That's right.
Which,
Oh,
bear in mind,
Come on.
bear in mind, people who are going to see the Ant-Man show, you will not see Hank Pym as Ant-Man being the main character.
Don't give too much away.
It will be Scott Lang.
Yes.
So, here
All
we
right.
go. What do we got?
Exclusives
Ooh.
from Pop.
Oh,
The
it comes with
smallest-
mini.
The smallest
Look at
pop
that little guy in
vinyl
there.
produced.
Look, he
Yes, there we
He's
go.
so cute.
Funko's smallest bobblehead, exclusive to this box. It looks like a 1-inch
Yeah, there's
Ant-Man, along with the original.
and there is a label on the bottom of that box. It's numbered.
Oh yes, of course, yes. They are numbered.
Yeah, FM
Looks like it'd go right there, but it is right there.
0. There you go.
These are exclusives to the box. You can see here, I get 2. Let's see, Mist of the Mystery Minis. Let me see.
Yeah.
These are also by Funko, also, and I have 2.
So,
But
we don't
they are
know.
mystery minis. I don't know what they are.
You
They
willing
are
to
sealed.
Oh,
They are sealed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've bought a couple of those before. They've had a sci-fi theme, and
There you go.
almost the only
There you
reason
go.
I bought them is because almost every single character in that sci-fi
It
theme.
could be one of these 4 right here.
Oh man! So
nice.
there. Okay, you got a Scott Lang Ant-Man, a Hank Pym Ant-Man, Scott Lang, and Yellow Jacket. Looks like.
Man, I don't know. I might open them. I might. Because I mean, the pops are not, they're not sealed.
Yeah.
But they are collectible though. Oh wow, that's nice. Hold on.
Okay,
I
we'll
will
get to the
I
shirt.
will get to the shirt.
We'll get to the shirt.
There's still one complaint I have with Marvel Collector Core is they send the print. You always get a print, but it's not in a bag. It's not sealed.
Oh,
or
the
nothing. So
comic?
there's a possibility of it banging around, but it looks clean. It looks very clean. This is another exclusive by Marvel
I mentioned
Ant-Man number 5.
variant.
And that he's standing on the Secret Wars Battle Royal.
Yep,
yeah,
Yes.
Globe.
Battle Globe.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Variant number 5, exclusive to the box. You can only get these with the box.
That cover.
Yep,
This cover, yes.
that is Marvel Collector Core.
It looks clean. Everything, all the edges look clean.
I love it.
Very good stuff.
Which we will bag and board that one before you leave.
Yes. Screw it. Here we go.
You gonna open it?
Yep.
Open it. Tear that bag open.
Mm-hmm.
See what you got.
Wow, these are tiny.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
At least the back.
There we go.
All right. Which one did you get?
All right.
Scott Lang.
There you go.
That's cool, man.
Very cool. There we go.
Whoop.
Oh no.
No, not Ant-Man.
Right there. All right.
See if you got a Yellow Jacket.
I want a yellow jacket. I think that'd be pretty sweet.
I went and actually picked up the Lego set that they produced. It's
Nice.
really cool. It's got,
Ah, nice. Okay, even still better. Still better.
It's the Scott Lang
Yeah.
Ant-Man
Helmet.
with the helmet.
With the helmet.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. Very cool. Very very nice minis. Very nice. Obviously, they're by Funko. Funko's teamed up with Marvel to bring these boxes out every 2 months. Everything's exclusive, and it's awesome.
All right, and is that it for what's in the box?
No.
No.
There's
I put
more.
my T-shirt aside. There's also a shirt and a comic always come with these.
Yes, and the comic book was the last thing. Okay, so we still got the shirt.
Yes.
Ooh,
Let me see here.
I'm curious. I want to see this thing.
All
Do it!
I'm going to put these inside the box. Oop, not on the comic. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
So the shirt.
Oh man,
That I can throw away.
Ant-Man official.
Very nice. Oh, damn. Actual size.
Get in there real close, like. Oh, and that's the pop.
Yes.
That's the pop Ant-Man. That's really
Yes.
cool.
That actually is the pop.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
Very, very tiny.
For those of you listening, it's the Ant-Man logo, and directly underneath is an actual size picture of the Ant-Man pop, which is extremely tiny.
There we go.
Much in
And
tune.
Thank you.
Much in tune with the promotional posters Marvel has been putting out.
Yes, the Ant-Man size posters they've got all over the place now.
Some of those have
Let's
been
see.
pretty dang hilarious.
I'm gonna take these pictures for the Facebook in just a little bit here.
All right,
And do you want me to shut it down?
Yeah.
go ahead and shut down the camera. we still got people listening who are waiting on the Blaze Blue review from our good buddy Lewis.
Blaze Blue special right here. Lewis is here.
Have a seat, sir.
How's it going, everybody? I'm here with your Blaze Blue review of game and anime and how they intertwine. Now,
How awesome they are.
and they are really awesome. If you're a fighting game fan, it is a very good, solid fighting game. Good mechanics, great amount of just stuff that we fighting game lovers really like. Now, the story of Blaze Blue can be at times a little complex and a little confusing, but
With a fighting game, a complex story.
well, yeah, because that's where the anime side comes in. Which, if you go and play the story mode, you can see
bits and pieces.
bits and pieces of the story through those characters' perspectives, and it does it anime style.
Oh, okay.
Now, the anime does a very good job of bridging the gaps between each game and how the events fully take place.
And helping flesh out the characters.
Yes, flesh out the characters and certain relationships within the game that are at the core of the story.
That's marketing right there.
That is very great marketing. Actually, a lot better than a series .hacks did way back in the day. But the anime takes place before the first game, carries over the first game into the second, and then from the second one leads into the third. Now, it doesn't fully go into the third, but it does lead up to the third. And each games are named and are mentioned throughout the anime, which is the first game is Calamity Trigger, the second game, which is Continuum Shift, and then you have the third game, Chrono Phantasm. And it's just a really, really, really good experience for you anime lovers, for you game lovers, and just people who are really looking for a good experience for both. I just recently watched the anime in completion, which is 13 episodes, which you can watch on Hulu if you have a Hulu subscription. The anime, I give it a solid 4 out of 5 because even for me being a game lover or a fan of the game, it bridged a lot of gaps for me. So I give it a solid 4 out of 5.
Now, is this game tied to anything like Guilty Gear? Or?
It is made by the same company as
Made by
Guilty
the
Gear.
same- okay.
But they kind of used Blaze Blue to do this format that they wanted to do with Guilty Gear.
Okay.
And I'm also a huge fan of Guilty Gear.
Hey,
also.
you got to throw it in there because Guilty Gear came first, right?
Oh, definitely.
So
it was on
that's the
PS2.
genesis. Yeah.
It went on it was on PS2 and Dreamcast, and then carried over to the PS2, and it just kind of fell off and just kind of faded. But they revived it with Guilty Gear XR, which is currently on PS4, and I highly suggest you go and look it up. That game is also a very, very good, solid game. The artwork is phenomenal. The story is phenomenal. I definitely, just a quick rating on that one, I give that game a 4.5 also.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm also reviewing 2 animes that kind of piqued my interest. One of them is called K, and when you look it up, it literally just says K.
Is it like the letter K?
Yeah,
Whenever you
the
look-
letter K. Whenever you look it up,
it's the letter K, but it's also as known as the K Project.
the K Project.
There we go.
Okay.
There.
I only did a preliminary. This is just a preliminary review. I only watched it for 5 episodes because I wanted to give it a shot. It looked interesting. The first thing I kind of had a problem with it because it just kind of drops you in the suck. I mean, what I mean by that is just it gives you just see a whole bunch of fighting happening. It doesn't really explain what's going on until about halfway, 3/4 of a way through the first episode.
Drops you into the shit.
Yeah, it just drops you into the shit pretty
Okay.
much. And as the episodes go on, it does explain a lot. Now, this series evolves around a murder that happened and kind of just upset the balance of the major rival gangs that were going on within the city. And it pretty much is the 2 rival gangs trying to figure out who the hell is this murderer. And
So wait, these are gangs that are doing detective work?
Well, they're kind of street level, so they're just asking around people like, "Hey, do you know this guy? Hey, do you know this guy? Hey, do you know that guy?" One's very backed and organized. The other one is a street level.
And what's the setting? What kind of time period are we talking?
Modern Tokyo.
Modern Tokyo.
Modern Tokyo. That's the best way. I
So
can
these
put it.
gangs, are they like your typical Tokyo, or are they your typical
No,
Japanese
no,
juvenile
no.
delinquents? Are they-
Actually, yeah, a
They
little
are?
bit,
A little
but kind of with I guess with a modern twist.
Okay.
Because you got a guy in one of the gangs, which actually is my favorite character. He's a skateboarder.
And not to say that all Japanese gangs are juvenile delinquents. It's just they are depicted as such in many animes. So
We don't. I didn't know we were being politically correct.
I'm
okay.
just clearing it up. Got to make it interesting.
But no, one of them is actually one of the lead lieutenants of the other gang is a skateboarder guy, and he's really cool. The way that he uses his powers is because he uses them, channels them through the skateboard.
So they have powers.
Yeah, they have powers, and
Okay.
the powers are explained in the series. Because right now I'm really not going to hurt myself trying to explain because I really would. But the series is really good for it being only 5 episodes in. It has a very good backstory. You do get a few plot twists already within the 5 episodes, which is kind of unknown for an anime to be that far in. Minimal episodes and already give you a plot twist.
Okay.
I'm giving it as of right now a 3.75 out of 5, just on the 5 episodes. I myself am going to continue it because the last episode I saw, it was that big of a plot twist where it really sunk me in.
From what you described, it sounds like juvenile delinquent gang members with a strong sense of justice and powers.
I wouldn't say a strong sense of justice.
No?
They're just
trying to figure out what's going on.
yeah. They're just
Okay.
They're just trying to figure it out with this murder. So I mean that's just the reasoning behind everything that's going on in this series. Is this one?
And they eat
particular
ramen.
murder. A lot of ramen.
A lot of ramen.
A lot of ramen.
Well,
Another show that I checked out is called Gigantua. And it's a mech anime, and you can find this on Hulu and Netflix also. It's pretty much about a space warrior that went into a battle with the alien race. The attack didn't go well.
is it Flash Gordon?
No, I wish it was, though, because I wish it was. But he goes ahead and they try to retreat. He ends up getting stuck on the outside of the ship as they're trying to go through a wormhole, and he gets teleported somewhere else. Well, he ends up at the bottom of an ocean. These current residents of whatever planet he's on fish him out, and he's just really confused on what the hell's going on. Well, lo and behold, he ends up on Earth, a place that they deemed inhabitable.
Is this in the future? Like
A way distant future.
Okay.
See,
So way distant future from when he went into the wormhole.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, a wormhole is just one hole that goes from one place and then ends up in another.
Theoretically.
Theoretically, I'm going by common
Well,
knowledge.
I was just also, there may or may not be some time displacement in that situation.
Apparently,
so.
there doesn't seem to be a lot of time displacement as far as when he entered the wormhole and when he exited. Because I'm only again 5 episodes in.
Okay.
But he ends up on Earth, and so he's trying to explain how he was taught about Earth being inhabitable, being this giant frozen ice rock, and he's just wondering how the hell are these people alive on Earth. And it's very Waterworld meets
Lost Planet.
Lost Planet. Thank you, Lost
No,
Planet.
very nice.
And he's got the strongest mech on the planet. These guys have brought up resources from the planet, from the ocean floor. So they have mechs, they have ships, they have fuel, food that they grow, and other animals that survive over the time. So he's just wondering exactly how the hell can there be people on Earth if it's still a damn ice block. So he's just very confused on what's going on, and he's just trying to blend in and establish where he sits within the community that he's landed on. It's very interesting. The art style is very, very good, very, very clean.
I was just about to ask, is it Studio Ghibli?
It is not
New modern style.
It's not Ghibli, but it is a modern style.
Nice. Okay.
You do have 2D to 3D. 2D to 3D because the mechs are 3D. Like the space fights were all 3D.
Now,
Very nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was
that's
3D.
something I was going to ask.
It was-
there are a lot of fans of mecha anime out there.
Oh, I'm a huge fan. Robotech,
There you
Gundam.
go.
I mean that
There
list
There are a lot
list
of
goes
people
on
who
and on,
hate
man.
it too,
He's
but
the
at
mech
the
guy.
same time, I want to know, how were the mechs done? I mean,
The mechs are actually done very clean.
Well, you've seen me play hours of Armored Core.
Very great game. Very great game, folks. If you're definitely into mech combat, Armored Core is definitely the game to buy.
Yeah, but as far as the mechs go, is it that detailed? Is it that
It's
fine-tuned as far as graphics?
no, because you don't really see a lot of the inner workings of the mechs. They're very solid. They're very one piece.
Okay.
And it's because of the alien race and how they fought them. They would literally try to rip these mechs apart. So what they
Okay.
did is they made the whole all one solid piece, so they wouldn't have that problem.
Okay.
Like the cup and everything, right?
Surprisingly, no. It's just you just see the pieces
can't let
connect
them
and
get to
then
the
boom.
gooch.
Yeah.
You can't let them get to that way.
Bite them in the gooch.
He's strong like bull. Strong like bull.
But it's pretty cool because these mechs actually have an onboard AI to assist them with piloting and just life support systems. So it's actually really cool because you get the pilot and then you have the AI go ahead and have it what's going on. But as of right now, for me being 5 episodes in, I definitely give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Nice.
Because the story's really starting to develop. He's really starting to get more entangled and really helping out these people with not just defending themselves, but bringing them to the current technology.
Okay.
Because he's already starting to upgrade one of the ships. So it's definitely interesting.
You and Chris are going to get me started on some old habits that I don't need to get back into.
Actually, I kind of had a beef with current anime. It all seemed like Black Butler, Vampire Knight, and they just
Cookie cutter,
redoing it, and it's just come on, man.
Want something
They are
original?
like that, but I'm gonna have to back up Vampire Knight because actually it's a story.
Yes, it did, but see,
Yes.
Vampire Knight to me was the first of that genre.
Fair enough.
Vampire Knight. I mean,
There's-
right behind.
That's OG, my buddy.
I mean, it's right. To me, it's right
Now,
there
OG
behind.
is Vampire Hunter D.
I was
That's
just
OG.
fixing to say that. Vampire Hunter D, Trinity Blood,
That's original gangster right
and-
there.
Okay.
and just a lot of those original,
OG, triple OG.
just a lot of those old school vampire warrior religious kind of animes that just put you in there. I just saw a lot of repeats, and I'm cool.
So
I'm not.
As
I'm
far
just
as
cool.
mecha anime, you would say this is kind of a step away from everything else that's been out there.
Oh, definitely. This doesn't.
Okay.
This does not have a cookie cutter feel. This feels completely original.
That's hard to do.
And it's very hard to do because there's so much anime out there within itself.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, and the mech genre is such a huge genre.
Well, I
and-
think it was like one of the first genres they tackled.
Yeah,
They did
Gundam.
Anime.
Yeah.
Well, no, Gigantor.
When
Oh,
was
yeah,
Gigantor?
Gigantor.
Wait.
Gigantor.
That
When was
is-
Gigantor?
Gigantor was like
Name
back in the 19.
drop.
It was black and white, dude. That was like 19. That was shortly after Japan got inspired by Disney because they got
Jimmy's
inspired by
old.
Disney to do Astro Boy.
Yeah, Astro Boy is
No,
another one.
Voltron 70s. We're talking further back.
It's 60s, almost 50s.
50s, 60s.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Gigantor was like I think one of the first mecha anime made. And that's OG.
OG, triple
But
OG.
but this is the thing, and this is what I love about anime. It's kind of a culture swapping deal, and it can get kind of you got to be careful with that culture swapping thing because
It gets mixed up pretty
of
quick.
viruses and diseases from it.
Yeah.
But no, Disney came out with Mickey Mouse. It came out with a lot of animation, and you had Japanese creators and writers that were inspired by this to do animation. And so they made anime. And now you have a lot of American writers and artists that are inspired by Japanese animation, and they you can see that carry over into American animation. It's
Avatar is a very good example of
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, there
yeah.
ain't nothing like this.
Wayne.
Oh
There ain't
man.
nothing like that.
That show is a mind.
You know, I have not seen that show. Surprisingly,
What?
I have not seen.
I'm
that.
smacking them right now.
Oh, that show is a mind fuck.
Elfin lied.
Catherine
people.
was a
Oh,
pretty
I'm
good
sorry, Elvin lied.
Elfin
Yeah,
lied,
Elfin lied.
people. That is one of my current favorites right now.
It is. It is. I saw that show about 7 years ago, and man, you want to talk about blood and violence?
Oh man, you want to see a lot of blood?
Ultra violence.
Watch
Yeah.
Witchblade.
Ultra violence.
I've watched which
Oh, that's. Oh.
That's a good one. That's a lot of fan service in that freaking anime. I'll tell you that
I was about
right
to say
now.
we covered
Well,
the anime and the right
let's-
before on this one, and then as far as the fan service, we'd like to mention
So we did.
we have a young audience. Yeah,
We,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did a double block of anime tonight. It looks like JD. You got anything to add? Because it looks like you got the Top Cow Bible.
Yes, I
sitting
do.
down here.
Where did Witchblade originate? Does anybody know?
Top Cow.
Television. I think.
All right.
Well, that was the
You're
first
right.
time I saw television.
Top Cow was the originator of Witchblade. So we're going to go
Yes.
into comic books talking about the Witchblade anime.
That's right.
there she is.
And for
And that-
curiosity's
that
sake,
is-
who created the Witchblade line? Who was the writer?
I couldn't tell you. Say my life.
Was it Matt Hawk?
I'm fairly certain it was.
'Cause-
Fairly certain. I'm
and that-
trying
is
to
that-
look it up right now.
Is that the current Witchblade?
No.
No. But yes, I am currently trying to look up who was the original writer or the creator for Witchblade.
Go to the W's.
Well,
He was
there's
just
several W's.
Oh, okay. That Bible is set up different.
Yeah.
There's an index in the back. So while we're doing that, what's up? Nice. Well, let's not do any dead air. While he's looking that up, is there anything in movies or comic books you've had an interest in lately?
Actually, I just read the current run of Teen Titans to current.
Teen Titans?
Teen Titans.
Okay.
The current run, which is the rerun that I've read, issue 3 through 9.
What do you think?
Wow.
And this is post convergence, right?
Yes, this is post convergence.
Okay.
I haven't touched Teen Titans since the earlier 2000s, and I'm a really big fan of Teen Titans. I'm just not at a job where I actually have money to blow and comics to buy. And actually, I love a lot of the redesigns as far as Cassie goes, Wonder Girl. Love her redesign, which is a fan service design, but it's a workable fan service design. It's nothing too over the top. It's nothing too revealing. It works for me because it actually looks really good. The Raven redesign, holy balls,
That
dude!
good, huh?
It's really, really good, and it's really awesome because it's like if you can picture a modern day Raven, that is how I would envision her. You see her, and the best thing about it is you see her outside of her costume. You see her interact. You see her actually coming to terms with her emotions, so where she doesn't blow up and magically kill people.
Yeah.
Like she did back then, but I mean, it's very cool. Which is the current cast? You have Red Robin, Tim Drake. You have Bunker. You have Beast Boy, Wonder Girl, and Raven. And to me, that's a really good cast. I'm not too familiar with Bunker. Bunker came a little bit later on. He was a later on Teen Titan, but he's in this core group, and everything that they go through. Leading up to issue 9, which I will state this: if you go ahead and read up to issue 8, they did release an annual Teen Titans #1. Buy that one before you read issue 9, because or else you're not going to know exactly what happens. Now, right now with issue 9, they brought in Superboy. Superboy's come back from post convergence.
Okay.
So it's Khan.
Now, how is the story unraveling? Actually?
The story's unraveling because first they dealt with.
Because, convergence was a big deal, and a lot of things have changed since.
Yes. Well, right now there's a character in there called Manchester Black, and he's the
They
lead.
brought him back.
Yes, he's the lead.
Holy
He's the
moly.
lead thinker in the Star Labs think tank.
That was, and for those of you who don't know who Manchester Black is,
I didn't even know who Manchester Black.
he is from a pre New 52 team, early 2000s. It was called the Elite.
Okay,
And
that
he
must
has
have been when I stopped.
he has powers that would almost be considered comparable to Superman's.
Well, he doesn't have any of those powers. He's just a very intelligent. Well, not that I've
I
seen.
don't know how they rewrote him, but that's really cool. They brought him back.
He's a sadistic asshole. That's
Yes,
what he
he
is
is.
right now.
Yes, he
I mean,
is.
that's all you see because he made Algorithm, which is an android, a killer android, based on killing off the Teen Titans, and he ends up using her to stage his entry into the Teen Titans to kind of get in brotherly, because she's over there sitting there trying to kill her, and he just comes in and creates this magical Star Lab weapon that completely dismantles her, destroys
There you go. Star Labs bringing you the best of weaponry to destroy heroes.
Oh, it gets better. And so he gets in good with Teen Titans. He wants to bring them into the Star Lab side, fully fund them. And at the time, they're kind of a guerrilla group. They're operating out of each other's apartments pretty much at this point. And it just unfolds. I mean, they stop New York because they're based in New York in this run. They're based out of New York. They stop New York from being blown up from another Star Labs weapon in issue 5 and 6. And they stop that. And in issue 8 and 9, they're just dealing with the aftermath.
Okay.
Which, as a note, it's very rare DC actually
Using
has
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they even Super Friends back in the 70s, they were based in DC.
DC.
Yeah.
And
It's rare for them to use actual cities.
yeah. And the only ones I can really think of is a few Justice League, Justice Society, and then Teen Titans. Those are the few instances I can really think of off the top of my head where they use a real world city.
Yeah. It's usually either Star City or
Star City.
or
Metropolis,
Teen Titans,
Gotham.
yeah.
I was like, but
Coast
yeah,
City.
Coast City.
There you
That was
go.
another one. So, I mean, as far as me reading up from issue 3 to issue 9, I give that run right now a 4.75. It does a lot of reigniting my interest and my fandom with the Teen Titans, especially within issue 9. So, boom, I definitely recommend picking it up.
There you go.
Well, I have found the Witchblade and who created it. It wasn't Matt Hawkins. However, if you are reading anything that's current Matt Hawkins, Mark Silvestri does a lot of stuff with him on a lot of current stuff, and he was one of the creators of Witchblade.
Yes.
So if you see just gobs and gobs of texture, well, Mark Silvestri was at the helm of that.
Yep.
So there you go. There's where all your texture's coming from.
Is there,
Michael Turner, David Wall, and Brian Haberlin, and Mark Silvestri were the creators of Witchblade.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what's up.
Good stuff.
For Father's Day, my wife got me the Top Cow Productions Bible.
And she also got you.
Aphrodite 9 hardbound, hardcover, complete volume,
Badass.
the whole complete run
Yeah.
of Aphrodite
So
9.
I'm not the only one who owns it.
That's right. And now I just have to get mine signed.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to have a whole new mountain of comics for him to sign next time we see him.
You hear that, Matt? You come back to Houston, damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We all have so much stuff for you to sign.
'Cause
So
we-
many more questions.
Man, you've got some awesome writing.
Yes.
Please come back. Do you? Man, we really think we really went over on this one.
Well, we always allow time in our second half to run over if we need be. We try to keep our first half at a half hour, so that way we can take our half hour break and figure out exactly what all we're going to talk about in the second half.
Second half is no holds barred.
That's right. This is our adult only audience. Probably not true, but hey, y'all are here and y'all are listening. So,
Well,
what are you looking at?
I was just looking at the chat, see if there was anything.
No, we haven't had any chats this half.
Oh well.
Normally,
That
I'm the one
happens.
doing the chatting.
Well, do you want to conclude this evening?
Let's go ahead and finish up.
All right, we're going to finish up.
I need to get to my pictures to post for y'all.
There you go. Once again, huge thank you to Southern Vapors and to All Star Comics. And thank you to Lewis for coming up. And
Very much, man. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And we look forward to talking to y'all next week. I'm sure I'm going to have another Matt Hawkins review. And with all his current titles, I'll pretty much have a Matt Hawkins review every week for the foreseeable future.
And that's the way he likes it.
That is the way. Well, I mean, you have Adrift that's coming out this week. I believe the week after we will see not the Tithe, not Postal. I believe Think Tank.
Yeah, Think Tank.
And then the week after will be Postal number 5. I did get confirmation, and that is a correction on what's out Wednesday. It actually got delayed for coloring. So
I'm going to say this to Matt Hawkins straight up, and it's going to be the inverse of what Stanley used to say to his readers. But I'm going to say it to the writer. You keep writing them, we'll keep reading them.
there you go.
Nice.
I think you got one longtime customer right here in JD. I'm always going to be reading it. But thank you everybody for listening. Thank you everybody who contacts, who chats with us. If you see our face on the street and you stop us and talk to us, the number one question I always get is what's a good comic to read? And that being the question, I actually want to close out with that. What's a good comic to read if somebody's starting out? I'm going to start with you, Jimmy.
What's a good comic to read?
One comic for somebody just starting.
I would say Preacher.
Preacher. Chris?
Comic or manga?
Manga. Let's go with manga for you.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Lewis, you got one?
Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist. For myself, I'm going to have to go with Postal. That's my number one pick.
Very nice.
But thank you guys for listening. Thank all of our supporters, all our partners, our affiliates out there. And we'll talk to y'all next week. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
And Chris.
And thank you too.
Lewis.
All right. Thank you guys.
Flawless victory.